probably help if I actually brought up the right game. Right, good evening everybody, welcome to tonight's stream. This is Sith Taker Tim and we are back with a couple of games of X-Wing for you on this Thursday evening. On the left hand side of your screen we have Christian representing King's Gambit, and right hand side we have Andreas of Order 66. Let me get the cloud bot going so that we can get betting open. Let's see. Yep, so that's gone fine. So yeah, open betting. Exclamation mark bet. 1 for Christian, 2 for Andreas, and the amount you wish to bet. And you can just type all. I need to change my colour, and then we'll talk about the lists. So Christian has bought Ursa Wren in the Gauntlet. This is one of the new Legend and Relics ships from XWA. Her ability is after you acquire lock on enemy ship, if there are no enemy ships at range 0 to 1 of you, you may gain a reinforced token. Clan training to allow a red focus action, and it can recharge it after destroying someone. We've got Kit Fistu for some force and potential purple evade actions, contraband cybernetics and Mandalorian optics for that system phase target lock that could trigger obviously Ursa's ability, and that is potentially going to see a double reinforce gauntlet. We have Warthog with non-limited ships is not going to matter. So Warthog's ability is not going to matter. It's really there for some fire convergence. We do have Debris Gambit for evades, core key to pass green tokens, agile gunner for the free rotate at the end phase, and angle deflections to make it a white reinforce. Tarkin in the V-Wing with R3 astromech and synchronized console. Tarkin's abilities during the system phase, you may choose an object that you have locked at range 1 to 3. Another friendly ship at range 1 to 3 may acquire lock on the target. And then Anakin Skywalker in Delta 7B with brilliant evasion, shield upgrades. So essentially everything is powering Anakin, I'd say, pretty much. But we shall see. Yeah, I think it's a bit of an experimental build. King's Gambit has won the round 4-2. So I think Christian's just experimenting with some stuff to see how it's playing out. And Andreas for Rebels. Yeah, feels like too much support, doesn't it? But I mean, Ursa's not too shabby. But we shall see. Horton Psalm in the Y-Wing. What's that? He gives 1 attack die for each other friendly ship at 0 to 1 of the defender. Belly run. We've got the new burst laser turret, which is one of the new upgrades from Legends and Relics. Plasma torpedoes. Dutch Vander, allowing other ships to gain a target lock. Burst laser, plasma torpedoes, R3 as well. Braylon, good old B-Wing that can spend, while stressed can reroll 2 dice. Marksmanship, fire control system. Does have the S foils with the synced laser cannons. After you perform an attack, you may spend your lock to perform a bonus cannon attack, so maybe a double tap there. Kendi, Battle over Endor, X-Wing. After you spend a green token, you may choose a friendly ship at range 1 to 3 and gain a strain token. If you do, that ship may perform a red focus action or red evade action. Ion missiles, modified R4P unit. Oh, that's quite cool. So yeah, before you execute a red maneuver, you may spend 1 charge. It's 1 use only. If you do execute that maneuver, reduce its difficulty. Has got chaff particles as well. And then you've got Aaron Kraken in the Headhunter, which is after you perform an attack, you may choose a friendly ship at range 1, and that ship may perform an action treated as red. Concussion missiles and expert handling. So, yeah, there's a lot of buddy stuff going on there. Passing tokens and all the good rebel shenanigans. Oh, Josh, thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate it. Yeah, like... Oh, Pete, thank you very much as well. Good evening. Oh, hype train already. Appreciate that. We are going to do a giveaway, I think, this round. Because we haven't done one for a little while. And there will be no stream next week because I'll be down at UK Games Expo. Potentially, I am going to stream Liam versus Corentin in the final of the Tauntaun Fan Beta event. They are going to see if they can reschedule for Tuesday or Wednesday night, so there'll be hopefully a little special stream from me next week. We shall see. So looks like we've got Ursa, Tarkin and Warthog at the top of the board so far. Everything else dropping down to the bottom. Yeah, like we'll see how this plays out. Yeah, it does feel like it's 3 support ships and 1 sort of punching ship. And with the Rebels, because they are getting a lot of double actions there, it almost feels like they're like 5 punching ships. I mean, I guess the other one, oh, it's still an X-Wing, isn't it? Even Kendi is an X-Wing. So, you know, that's still not a shabby attack. Especially if you ionize, say, Ursa, and she can't do target locks, or ionize Wolf. Is it Wolf or Wilf? It's Wolf, isn't it? But betting is open, so exclamation mark bet. 1 for Christian, 2 for Andreas, and the amount you want to bet, and you can just type all. Anybody in chat going to UK Games Expo next week? Oh, Tavern Wars, thank you very much for the bits. Appreciate it. So, oh, I tell you what I am doing tomorrow. I'm going to go and see Mandalorian and Grogu in the IMAX. That should be quite a good one. Nikki, number 1 Burnett, also going to be at Games Expo, helping me cat herd the 54 X-Wing players we've currently got signed up for the UK Games Expo event. So that should be good fun. Betting is open. If your bet doesn't work, it could be that maybe you haven't got anything, any of the tokens currently. Yeah, will do. Thanks, thanks, Pete. I'll let you know if we need help with setup. I am going to be with the Asmodee Bandai stall table area. What do they call it? But yes, I'm with Asmodee and Bandai for Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. So if you want a demo of Gundam Assemble, the new skirmish game that's coming from Bandai, do come and see me, and I will give you a demo. That's a lot of fun. Been playing a little bit of it, play testing and stuff, and it is a very cool game, very fast paced. If you're a fan of X-Wing, you will be a fan of Gundam. It is, yeah, good game, different but very similar at the same time. You know, there's a certain scratch for that kind of game for me. So yeah, that should be quite good fun. I have no doubt I will be absolutely dead come Sunday, because I'm now doing the retailer demos and stuff on the Thursday, the closed session. So that should be good fun. But looking forward to seeing all my X-Wing friends on the weekend, especially Saturday at the event. So that should be good. In fact, Nikki, if you're there, do you want to send me? Do you mind being a co-host for the Longshanks event? And if you're okay with that, can you just send me your 5-digit Longshanks number in a DM, just so I can add you? Well, I think we're doing okay. I need to get some table numbers. I think they're just going to be labels. Oh, here we go. Players are ready to go. Or was that a tie? Might be a tie. Cool, so Christian is first player, probably just talking about any system phase stuff they've got going. So we are playing Assault at Satellite Array. So I bought myself a new pair of shoes. I bought myself a new pair of heavy duty insoles. I'm going to have plenty of water, electrolytes, snacks. That will keep me going. I will be getting some throat lozenges and Jakeman's cough sweets to keep my voice all nice and sweet for you all. Or my throat more. But yeah, lots of talking. So Warthog reinforcing us, taking a focus. I can get my epic pen up and running. But yeah, it looks good. I mean, it'd be nice if we get close to 60.
Hey, hey.
Tim Fett, thank you very much for the sub. And I'm still waiting on the last little bits of prize support. So hopefully the participation prize for everybody is going to be one of the Infinite Arenas, Legends and Relics card packs. And that will be one pack to every player. Coggo2 have kindly donated Legend and Relics, base plates and dial covers for all the best in factions, and 312 Squadron has sent me a load of prizes as swag for placement. I think that's going to be top in bracket, and then I'm hopeful that Dwight and XWA have sent me some Worlds 2026 prizes as well, so hopefully I've got some of that winging its way over to me. So there's a lot of cool prize support coming for the Games Expo players. Okay, so a little bit of positional play, I guess. So Dutch is setting up to take the centre, Braylon's coming off here, so the Rebels potentially are looking at obviously securing these 3 objectives. So that would give Andreas a 4-point lead on scenario from next turn. But I feel like Anakin can probably come in towards here. I'm surprised we didn't see maybe a... Well, I suppose Warthog could quite easily just do the 1 bank. Or... I'd maybe have rotated with Agile Gunner left and right. And then if you go forwards... Or you do the hard turn here. You kind of bring Warthog's side arc around. But I don't think the Republic have got enough punch to be able to knock out a rebel ship before they can score. Because like, there's an awful lot of beef on that side of the board, isn't there? And I guess... if the Rebels are going to take 3 objectives, although I suppose they don't need to take 3 objectives because nobody's going to be contesting that one most likely. I mean, maybe Kendi gets down there. So actually, as long as the Rebels hold 2 objectives, they'll score the 4 scenario points because you just got to hold more than your opponent. So let's just... But no, it's been a good round for us. I did horrible things to Mr. Veal last night, and Azrael won his game as well. So we have won the round. Oh, sorry for Tommy, he's having a bit of a rough time at the moment, but ultimately it's a team event, and I've got a win for my team. Where do I find my hosted events? Hosted, here we go. Event host tools. Administration, there we go. add my assistant. And then he said your. So let's see if that works. Save the changes. There we go, Nikki. You should have admin access to the event now. Going into turn 2, and Christian's first player again. How is betting looking? I think it's 2-1. So I'll open the betting again. So exclamation mark bet, 1 for Christian, 2 for Andreas, and the amount you want to bet in, you can type all. I'll keep that open to the start of the engagement phase, or when people start throwing some red dice at each other. So yeah, seems like a fairly cagey start from Republic, going for a bit of positional play. Yeah, 2 bank from Dutch, probably not going to be in range of anything in the centre. You may already have a bet cryptic, mate. That could be the other reason why it's not letting you do it. Hey Chris, yeah, like it's. I think KDB is gonna be a tough round. So, like we went 4-0 and then 4-3, so it's been a bit rough for us the last few weeks. So getting the win against Order 66 hopefully spurs the team on for our run to secure a playoff spot. I think 5 wins should do it. And in the nicest way, we have got meatbags in the last round who seem to be struggling a little bit themselves. But we'll see how things play out. Take each round as it comes. And, you know, there's a lot of good players in this league, and it doesn't matter what previous records may be. Any team can beat the others. So, yeah, be interesting to see. Okay, boost in from Anakin. I mean, I guess that does kind of force him probably to come in next turn. But maybe he can do a 3 bank, get to range 1. But I suppose there's quite a lot of supporting shots that could come in. Aaron Kraken can obviously let people take a action in the engagement step. That's good. I mean, that's it. Everybody needs to have fun. That's why I felt a bit sorry for Tom last night, because I think genuinely there's a lot going on. With he's having trouble with his kids sleeping and stuff like that, so all of it's just kind of piling up and just not making it fun. So yeah, the game does seem to kick you whilst you're down. But yeah, 2-1 on objectives, so 4 points plays 2, heading into turn 3. But yeah, we got so Top Gun League's kicking off. So I've joined the sorting pod for that. 3-1-2 team leagues. I've been drafted into the Brazilian team, so I've been getting some good games there as well, and looking at running an England selection event as well. So, where are we at? So I guess Braylon is in the firing line, but I mean, can double tap, does get his rerolls, so can be quite tanky. Does appear to have Aaron Kraken coming up behind him to support. Be interesting to see if Christian can basically go all in. I mean, I guess Anakin could also come after Braylon and maybe, you know, look to take off a ship a turn. But, you know, those plasma torpedoes coming back in at Anakin could be a real problem. Hey, like, give it a go. Like, ultimately it needs to, if they're looking to pick the best players and it's based on results, we'll see how it goes. So I think there's a lot of good players at the moment, both sides of the pond and various different countries playing online X-Wing at the moment. So I think the XTC just gets more competitive. Oh, what's my camera doing? Zooming in. Yoink. You don't need to see my face that close. I mean, they do seem a little spread out, but ultimately, I mean, I guess Dutch and Horton can close that distance, and they're happy to engage at range 3. Like, the Rebels probably want to engage at range, so holding back is probably not terrible. Yeah, I think Anakin is in a bit of a dodgy spot because he is going to have to commit. I mean, maybe even just a 1 bank from him, but I think either way you're still going to get hit by a plasma torpedo. Let's see if we push the camera up a little just to get Ursa in shot a little bit more. And we have to see, like, because obviously don't forget there is Corky here as well. So, like, you might have multiple green tokens being passed by Warthog to Anakin. So let me just remind myself, because it's been a little while since I played Corky. So Corky is, after friendly ship in your front half at range 1 to 2 becomes a defender, it may transfer a green token to it. So we might see, what, a reinforce and an evade potentially being passed to Anakin from Warthog. Christian remains first player turn 4. Turn 3. We put it on, didn't I? Yep. Hard to. This will be interesting now, because where is everything else going to go? So, taking a target lock into Braylon. I'm not sure the hard turn's great here, because obviously Braylon's probably fine sitting out of arc, but we'll see if he does a bank maybe. Do get the reinforce. So reinforce front. One bank from Warthog. Oh, it bumps. Brutal. So that's shut down a couple of Christian's tricks. Now that has not cost him any damage, but doesn't get to do the debris gambit evade, doesn't get to do reinforce. Wood of Tarkin comes forwards, not going to have range there, so probably just do a focus. Oh no, reaching for lock. For what it's worth, gets 2 target locks. Yeah, so 1 bank from Braylon. Okay, so he does get into the Gauntlet's front arc. I mean, I feel like the 1 straight probably would have been fine, because you can still barrel roll. Oh, Dutch might have range to Anakin here. So they went 3 forwards. So it's going to lock Anakin and Warthog. And we'll get to pass some locks. Last chance to bet if you want. Exclamation mark bet. 1 for Christian, 2 for Andreas, and you make want to bet. Okay, so no target lock there for Horton. But we'll see. Maybe Aaron can get close enough to Horton to give him an action. Kendi's going to stay out. We'll see how much not having Warthogs well, Warthog's green tokens is going to matter. I mean, I think he can still kit Fistu, can't he? Because Aaron is range 1. Let's kit Fistu. Ah, kit Fistu's on the gauntlet. Okay. Start engagement feature me. Choose one friendly ship at 0 to 1. Spin a force. So Warthog can do a red evade, and then can potentially pass that evade to Anakin or somebody. So we do have a deplete there for Kendi. I mean, you've got to try and get range 1, I guess. Ah, yeah, Aaron didn't move. Okay, taking a lot, so it looks like everything's going to try and pile into the gauntlet this turn. Yeah, really going to miss not having that target lock. Target lock? Was that the thing I meant? Reinforce. Question is, does the one bank get you into range 1? I don't think it does. I mean, I probably would have gone a lot quicker there. It's a risk, but... So, last possible opportunity to... But, I mean, I guess the other thing it could be is maybe just try and keep range. But surely everything's going to Warthog. Yeah, so double tap there. I mean, there is a chance. I mean, they could take Braylon out. Because does Warthog's ability work on himself? Yeah, after your friendly ship at range 0-2 are destroyed. So we can't initiative kill Warthog. So it takes a focus with Anakin, gets rerolls for fire convergence stuff, so it doesn't really need the target lock. This is probably where you miss having like click to take away the range bonus and stuff. What was that? Obi-Wan. Thank you very much for gifting the sub to Niels. Right, last chance to bet. Exclamation mark bet. 1 for Christian, 2 for Andreas. The amount you want to bet, you can just type all. And then we are going to close betting. Yeah, I think this Ursa has been obviously cropping up a little bit. Okay, so he has got range 2 into Dutch, but I feel like everything can shoot Braylon. Braylon is not stressed. No, not stressed currently. So I guess Kraken's going to give him the red target lock action, isn't he? So hasn't got any rerolls at the moment. So put everything into Braylon. Maybe you make him spend his focus, you never know. Yeah. Like, he gets the extra defense dice, but you've got fire convergence. You're not going to be able to do much there. 3 hits, so I think that is 3 shields on Braylon. What a terrible start. So Kraken is now going to shoot range 3, firing a concussion missile. This is double modded. Right, let's close betting. Reroll the blank with the target lock and spend the focus for hit it crit into the lat. 1 agility, gets an evade, takes 2 shields. 1 shield because it's got angle deflector, and that is a fuel leak. That is not a good start. And then gives Braylon an action. I guess it'll be a target lock so that he can do his double tap. Well, unfortunately the Republic jank slightly bumped in the first engagement, so we're not going to see all the jank. So depleted range 3 from Kendi into Anakin, so 2 on 3. Hit eyeball, may as well spend the focus, so 2 hits into Anakin. Oh, Anakin will spend a force probably and take a shield. So that's the shield upgrade gone. He could have passed the evade, but maybe we'll wait and see what other shots there are. I mean, these are just primary shots, so... Okay, so he is passing the evade over now. Single crit. See, I probably would have... So Horton got a reroll. See, alright, he'll spend the evade, but I suppose it does save a force. Not sure why he spent the evade and focus there. What have I missed? Is it Horton's ability or something? So that's 2 damage into Warthog. I mean, in fairness, Warthog has rolled a lot of evade so far. Oh, Kendi passed, okay. Oh, okay. Spend the lock. Spend the focus for 3. I think that's 3 more damage into Warthog. So was that the target lock gone? Ah, no, that was a stress reroll, wasn't it? So now he spends a target lock to fire the sync laser cannon. Whoa, 3 blanks. Well, 2 blanks at eyeball, no focus this time. Gets 1 hit. Oh, I bet you wish you'd kept that evade now. I think that is all the shots, and that's... No, is Dutch not gone yet? So Ursa into Braylon does have a target lock. So can't spend the 4, so may as well spend the target lock, I would have thought, because you've got Mandalorian optics, haven't you? So okay, fire convergence. Nope. So hit crit into Braylon. Eyeball gets to reroll. Gets an evade, but that's the last shield and half points on Braylon. Wolf Tarkin, same shot. 2 dice into 2. Hit eyeball. May as well fire convergence. Gets the second hit, nice. 1 evade, reroll. Gets a second evade. And then Warthog himself. Range 2, same target. Just 1. I mean, this is it. Like, Braden can be so tanky with those rerolls, but does take another damage. So Ursa's not in range of that one, so I think that's going to be 4-2 to Rebels again. So Warthog surviving's big, because not had to use his ability, can use it next turn. Is going to Agile Gunner. Yeah, so Warthog with angled deflectors and debris gambit seems a bit overkill. Surely it's one or the other with Corky. I mean, I probably wouldn't take angled deflectors if you really want the reinforce. You just do a red reinforce. But we'll see. See how it plays out. So heading into turn 4 now. Republic actually a slight lead. Oh no. Interesting. Why has that not worked? It's not given half points of Braylon. Interesting. Why has that not worked? Huh. Let's try refreshing and see if that does anything. Peculiar. Not sure why the score's not worked out there. Warthog does need more damage. Apologies. Ah, that's... I was looking at it. I think I'm just tired this evening. That's what's wrong. Yeah, that's it. Like, if he doesn't bump, he gets to do the reinforce, doesn't he? And then that takes, what, 5 less damage, potentially? All those damage cards are damage to Warthog. So the fuel leak hasn't triggered yet, in fairness, either. So no other crits going in. But heading into turn 4 now. And this is where the Rebel action economy might start to get dented a little bit, because things will get bumped, but do have to do red focuses. Yeah, Kraken can't use his ability at range 0. There are still a few target locks out there, so Dutch has still got a target lock into Warthog. But now they can't initiative kill Warthog. So what was Kendi again? After you spend a green token, you may choose a friendly ship at range 1 to 3 and gain a strain token. If you do that, ship may perform a red focus or evade action. Well, that's quite cool. Well, no, what I mean by that Warthog is he should have died last engagement. So it's big that he survives because now he's on one hull and, yeah, it doesn't matter who kills him. But yeah, like, I mean, obviously I used to run Corky and Satine, so... But that was on Hound, which was even dirtier because then when they took the deplete or strain, or deplete or disarm, you could move the depletes over to Hound as well. I think it was focus and deplete, wasn't it? So I used to focus and deplete, say Obi-Wan, pass the deplete to Hound, and then Hound could focus and deplete himself, and then Corky could pass the focus onto a ship. Oh, the fun I used to have with that list. And it may not have put it into points jail, but you know. Okay, road for turn 4. Still Christian first player. In fact, that's a good point for me to make sure I get both the lists for game 2. Which will be following this. So we've got Ursa doing her thing. Take a target lock, gain a reinforce. Where did I put my thing? So another friendly bump, this time with Wilf, no damage again. Can I get your list? So, looks like both Y-Wings have avoided a bump so far. So these have also got that burst laser cannon, haven't they? So if they're at range 1 they get 3 dice, but range 2 they can also spend the charge, additional charge. What's this? Yeah. So... So Anakin gets bumped. Does avoid any friendly bumps, so can do a red focus and then may do that just for where Horton's lock is. I think that's on the rock. So I think we lose Braylon this turn. Range 1 of a target locking Ursa. Guess it all depends what else goes down. So Kit Fisto is going to give... give Wolf the evade, which he can then pass to Anakin. Or use himself. I mean, Warthogs Actually, Anakin's going to be fairly tanked up here because he's going to be reinforced for sure because Warthog's going to get very little use out of it. Yeah, I'm going to shoot Horton. Horton has got a focus. Oh, not a great shot. No fire convergence, so probably not going to do a thing. I won't even bother spending the force on it. Yeah, keep your resources. Okay, so Aaron Kraken's going to take a range 2 shot. No point spending your munitions on it. I suppose also if you fired a concussion, that would... Oof. Has he got a target lock? Don't think he has. Just took the focus. So burst from Dutch in at Warthog, gets a single hit, has a target lock, so spends a lock, gets 3. So okay, so we know that he's dead, so there's no point spending any mods on this. So, it's like Kendi's going to shoot range 2 into Anakin, passes the reinforce over. There's a discussion about yeah, it doesn't say wholly within, so you can pass it over. So, single crit, which is evaded by Anakin. Like Anakin is the only one that can benefit from these, so like you can shoot Anakin as well, but he'll pass the evade token over. So you're probably better off shooting into Wolf here, to be honest. Like, I guess Wolf would be obstructed, which is the second paragraph. Okay, so he is going to use a burst, I think, into Anakin, or didn't spend at least. Rerolls for 2. Spend a force. Could have passed the evade over there, but didn't. Interesting. So this will be the back half of Corky's ability. Just a quick one. That was Braylon into Wolf, right?
Yes.
Oh, it's still front half, isn't it? Yep. Sorry, carry on.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Tactical Scrambler.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's everything's in the front half. So yeah, you don't see the second paragraph all that much. Yeah. Token passing works every time a ship defends. So you can pass over 1 at a time. So Ursa's re-rolling, gets 3 hits and a crit into Braylon's. That will kill Braylon. Is going to get a re-roll, but I don't think it matters. Hit and a crit. Which is direct anyway. But yeah, Braylon goes down. So Wolf Tarkin takes a shield. So yeah, doesn't need to shoot Kraken, I don't know, 2-on-2, no mods. I suppose he has got fire convergence into Kraken at least. So yeah, may as well spend it. So 1 hit into Kraken, who blanks out. And then Wolf will get... Warthog, sorry, will get a shot, so may as well shoot Kraken himself. Single hit. Just need some paint there, Kraken. Yes, he gets the evade. Yeah, that's it. Trading Braylon for Warthog. I mean, Warthog was a lot luckier to obviously be around. So I think... I don't think Ursa moved much, so I don't think... Have Republic got any objectives? Possibly not. So Centre's definitely Rebels. Okay, so I think they're just giving it 4 turn dress. So 16 plays 24, heading into turn 5. So, yeah, I guess perhaps just take range 1 into Dutch. So I think Ursa is going to be able to use her ability again. Haven't done much damage else, have you? So both Anakin and Kraken have lost a shield. Wonder if Ursa does a red stop this turn. But Ursa doesn't even need to contraband stop, does she? Because she could just Mandalorian Optics, get the reinforced token, and then red stop. Oh, did red stop last turn? Okay, so yes, we'll... Oh, it actually contrabanded last turn as well. Missed that, so that did get spent. Yeah, so probably perhaps should have done the red stop last turn. Can she still do her stuff? So if she gains a reinforced token, Amanda Lawrence's Optics is just gain a lock. Sounds good. So yeah, probably Horton will get lit up here. Hopefully, one less ship on the board. We won't see a friendly bump from Christian. I mean, I think getting Braylon off the board is important as well, because that B-wing is very punchy. Will we see? We do see Andreas going first for the first time this game. So, Mandalorian Optics being used again. Are we going to lock Horton or are we going to lock Kendi? I mean, locking Kendi is not terrible either. Yeah, so is going to lock Kendi and get the reinforce. So, Wilf does a 4 forwards, just getting out of the way. Looks to take some target locks. Yeah. Now that's it. With these bumps that have happened, I guess he's just not been able to get his ability triggering too much. Now takes a focus. So focus, reinforce, front and a target lock into Kendi. Horton bumps. So it'd be interesting to see if Kendi gets blocked. 4k from Dutch. Kendi is a friendly bump. Right in front of poor old Ursa. No damage from the bump though. Kraken turns in. So what's Anakin done? Has he done like a 2 forwards? Not sure I get a shot, but we'll see. Maybe just like a 1 bank or something. 1 bank, yeah, clear the stress. He's got full force. Okay, so he's going to barrel roll out of the X-Wing's arc as well. Makes sense. I mean, Dutch has got a plasma torpedo there. I mean, purple evade maybe? Because you've got a burst cannon, burst turret, where it is. Burst laser turret. Shot coming in, so purple evade's not terrible there. Because you've still got brilliant evasion anyway. Yeah. Okay, choosing violence. I mean, I suppose the only good thing is that Dutch's plasma torpedo is single modded. And if Anakin and Ursa can take off Kendi together, then that would be a big help for the Republic. What was Kraken's action? Good question. I don't see... Don't think he did a barrel, did he? Just a very quick one before you roll dice. Did Kraken do an action?
Yeah, he tried to barrel in there.
Right, that's cool. Thank you. Okay, yep. So attempted a barrel roll and was blocked. So Anakin range 1. Probably spend the lock on the 2 eyeballs and hit. 2 hits so far. Spends a force, makes it 3. Oh, blank out from Kendi, so that is halved on the X-Wing. And then into Ursa. So 3 dice. I guess this could give Horton a target lock into Anakin as well. So just the 1 hit. Anakin will... Oh, he got the kit fist to evade, okay. Sorry guys, can I just quick check as well? So, did Anakin just spend Ursa's focus?
No, the shot was Kraken into Ursa. Ursa
Okay.
spent her focus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we had a Kendi into Ursa, which was 2 shots. I evaded one of them, and I took a shield.
Sorry, missile. That's cool. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just... Okay, so this will be a plasma torpedo coming in. Two hits into Anakin. He does have an evade and a force. And he will have to spend both to not take the plasma torpedo hit. So, currently Ursa's lost a shield. I could have sworn somebody was shooting Anakin. Okay, well this shot's going to Anakin at least. Okay, spends a focus for 3 into Anakin. And Anakin will take all 3 shields and give up half points. Okay, but now Ursa gets to shoot into... So very tempted to do clan training, I think. I'd be tempted, but yeah, it doesn't want to stress there, but it sings. So range 1, just a target lock, 2 hits so far. Spends a lock. Needs the full string probably. Gets 3. Still see double evades here, I think. Ooh, I think that has just killed Kendi. That was super unlucky. Let's bring Aaron up. And then, I think with Ursa there, I think Republic are going to get 4 scenario points this turn. Yeah, so it should be 4 points to Christian and 2 there. So what's that? 30 plays 34. Looking pretty good. And I guess Ursa didn't want to be stressed from clan training to allow for pivot wings. But we shall see. Might see a sloop from Tarkin, and Tarkin can give... Yeah, so Tarkin can give Ursa. So during the system phase, you may choose an object that you have locked at run to 3. Another friendly ship at range 1 to 3 may acquire a lock. So Ursa gains a lock on Kraken, but she doesn't get the reinforce because there are ships at 0 to 1. I don't know if it's GG. I mean, are you saying GG as in you're winning? I mean... Yeah, like, it's tough, Andrew, isn't it? It's... I suppose... I wouldn't rule out the Rebels, because those burst laser turrets could do some work still. But I think Sloop from Tarkin, I don't know, do you... I guess you probably do the spin with Ursa. I mean, Anakin is shields down now and stressed on a single force, so he might have to disengage for a turn. Yeah. I mean, Andrew, if you fancy joining me in commentary, feel free. I don't mind if you want to pop in. Equally, if you're busy or trying to work in inverted commas. So it looks like I've got my list for game 2, so that will be starting after this. I mean, you could just hard 1 with Anakin and just turn in and not care about stress and maybe just be aggressive, but I think you need to disengage. No, it would have been lovely to hear your voice, but... And I say, Tom was a real gent to play last night. He wasn't having a very good day, wasn't having a very good game, but he took the result as well as could be expected in the circumstances. It's always fun to play Mr. Big Sexy. You know, and this is it. Mixed feelings beating Order 66. Be it my old team. Yeah, like maybe a hard one for Mannequin is not terrible, but yeah, I think disengage. Yeah, no, I think you've got a good team. Good group of people. Yeah, like we went 4-0 and then we went 4-3, and that was a tough few weeks to obviously try and get the guys through that. But unfortunately, you had to be our redemption arc, getting us back to winning ways. So we've got KDB coming up and then Meatbags. So I'm fairly confident that we should make playoffs. And then see how the team plays there. Took a gamble on quite a few league newbies, but obviously I knew a few of them from outside of NCX as such. So I think everyone's done well. So where are we at? Still looking at dials. About 18 minutes left. Heading into turn 6. And yeah, we've got Puddle Jumpers versus... Oh, Puddle Jumpers versus... That is a good question. I mean, it's on the screen, wasn't it? But... back to Christian being first player. Puddle Jumpers KDB, yeah. Cool, so we saw the 2k from Tarkin. Ursa is staying stationary. Are we going to see the wings flip? I mean, if you'd done the red stop, probably would make sense. And maybe, I guess, turn towards... Do you turn towards Dutch? I mean, that's the only one you can kind of guarantee. Might be happy actually to stay where you are because you should get something out the rear arc, I would have thought. Okay. So try to turn right, but apparently there was no space, but I don't understand. Huh. So it looks like... You're right. So I guess it's just TTS not letting you rotate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We were just asking about because we were thinking the knobs were stopping him to turn.
Yeah.
What it shouldn't do because the nub can't be inside the base.
Right.
No.
The only nub that could is Kraken, maybe?
Well, and your rear nub coming round, but I mean, it looks like
Yeah,
daylight.
that's what I mean.
I mean,
But it looks to me like it shouldn't. But if it's saying I can't, I'm fine. Then how does that get ruled? Is it a... Do I still flip the swivel wing, or does swivel wing stay like that? Like...
Have to execute. I think you stay like that because they are... You must flip it if you can turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then I
ma-
just say,
yeah. So you don't rotate, so you don't flip.
okay.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, I mean, there is a way
Alright.
to fix it, but I think because, unfortunately, we have to go by what the text says, it just, yeah, it's a weird situation. I don't think, technically, you should be able to get blocked there, but don't
No.
forget, restart your timer as well.
yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Shall I start again?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, there is a way to fix that. You basically just undo Norton's... Is Norton? Horton's. Undo Horton's move, then turn Ursa, and then complete it. But, I mean, it's a weird one, because in real life it would work. I mean, Andrew, obviously I'll let you decide. So as a judge, I would have probably said you can do it. But it's all fine. I mean, technically they could do the rotation now and then Horton wouldn't block it, but it's fine. Okay, so Kraken's just getting out of the way. But this is it, like... I mean, Kraken's probably going to have to roll. Yeah, just so... But, I mean, Ursa's still got a shot there. I mean, it is a rear shot, so it is only 2 dice. Okay, no, I thought they were perfectly square, because I thought it was a 2x2. I thought it was mediums that weren't perfectly square. But, it doesn't matter. Yeah, because I thought the small and medium bases are 2x2, because a large base is 2 small bases. But, yeah, again, I don't think it particularly matters at this point. We'll see. We will see. So Ursa has got a look into Kraken. So yeah, in obviously looking to get the okay. So primary from Dutch out the front, 2 dice. Obstructed, so gets 3. So singular crit, spends the lock. 2 crits. I mean, that's not terrible. There's still 1 shield on Ursa at the moment, and we'll probably spend the force. Take no damage. So Horton's burst laser. Don't think there is. You get a single reroll. So 2 hits. One evade, so a shield off Ursa. Shields down. In fact, optics is all done. So still range 1 into Kraken. Does have a target lock. Kraken has no tokens. So if you can get 3 hits, that's definitely half points. Oh jeez, okay, just roll it out of hand. That's what you get for not letting the gauntlet spin, and Kraken's dead. Big whiff. That is... Now it's a GG, unfortunately. Well, yeah, I mean, I would have thought it's GG at that point. So, Tarkin range 3 obstructed into Horton. Single hit. Now, I bet if Ursa had done the spin, she probably wouldn't have been able to shoot. Oh, geez, and that's a shield off Horton as well. And then it's going to be 4-2 on objectives to Republic. So what's that? 6 points lead now. I mean, Ursa's still in a bit of a spot. I don't see any target locks out from Tarkin. Anakin just needs to stay out the way, just to not give up half points, because Horton has still got 2 plasma torpedoes left. Anakin probably hard 2 left. Still holds the objective and can fine tunes out the way if need be. Horton has a red token of stress, so I mean Ursa probably turns in just to try and get in the way. I mean, Tarkin, maybe a 2 bank right, focus, just go and sit on the objective. Maybe even hard 2, just play objectives now. How long's left in the game? 10 minutes, so certainly 1 more turn, maybe 2. Nine, 11, so we need to do 4 damage into Ursa to half her. That would give us 7. So that's got to be Andreas's way back into the game. But probably still needs to kill Ursa, because I mean it very likely could be 4-0 on objectives this turn to Republic, because Ursa can just sit in the middle, contest the centre so that Rebels don't get it, and Republic just hold more objectives. So I think just waiting for first player roll for turn 7, and Andreas is first player. So do stick around, we have got a second game coming. So 2 straight from Ursa. I suppose reinforced rear actually would work really well. Don't think you can take the target lock here. Oh, you can, look, it's not range 1. So gonna lock Dutch. And I suspect can do... yeah, so there's nothing. So gets to reinforce the rear as well. Nah, that's clever play. And you could actually target lock boost here with Tarkin. I mean, I probably would have boosted. I don't know. Part of me would also just take the focus here and gone defensive. But I guess this might turn on Ursa's ability for next turn. Are we going to have to see a barrel roll maybe from the Y-Wing? Okay, no, just a focus. I don't think you're barrel rolling out of that, Dutch. But, I mean, Dutch probably doesn't care too much. I don't think you can take enough damage here to get halved. But the fact that Ursa's got the reinforced rear is quite big. Oh, interesting. Okay, so Anakin's gone aggressive, gone for the sloop. So we did see a focus from Dutch. I don't think there's a target lock out there. Probably keep the force there. I wouldn't bother with the evade from Kit Fisto. Just potentially hold on to it and use it for offense, I guess. Okay. Looking at probably to see if you've got 2 shots into Tarkin. I don't think you do. But so primary from Dutch into Tarkin. I mean, I think swapping targets here is possibly not great, but does get 2 hits. Maybe Tarkin will regret not taking a focus. Nope, 2 evades. Yeah, doesn't get the turret into there, so we'll turret into Ursa. Could spend... Needs to spend both charges, I think. Gets hit 2 crits, nice. But yeah, only spent the 1 charge. That yeah, spends both to get the 3 dice. So 2 greens from Ursa. Does have the reinforce. Okay. So that's probably the best result. So only 1 crit goes in. Loose stabilizer. Okay. So we'll take a damage. For sure. I'm probably going to get another turn. Range 1 out the back from Ursa into Dutch. So hit, crit, eyeball, spends a force to make it 2 and a crit into Dutch. Needs to see paint. Does, spends, just the shields go down. So the question is... Tarkin range 2. Gets 2 hits out of hand. I mean, Christian's dice have been good. Does get an evade, but takes 1 into Dutch. I mean, this could be the risk, though, because obviously bringing Anakin back in, so 4 points gives him a 10-point lead. Yeah. No, it doesn't matter, because, yeah, Rebels don't get anything that turn. Horton may have to try and deal with that rock. Ursa has got a loose stabilizer, but maybe does a red stop. Can get the reinforced rear thanks to Tarkin's ability. Yeah, like there was a way to rotate the gauntlet. Like you just undo. Yeah, you either use the track to rotate, which probably would have failed anyway, but you just undo Horton's move because it bumped into Ursa and then spin the gauntlet and then just bump Horton again. So there's an easy way to do it, but yeah. Oh yeah, so no reinforcers yet. That's a fair one. Wasn't at range 1 before the before this turn, so won't be able to do it this turn. Yeah, they've cleared the reinforce away now. Like, Gauntlet's such a big ship that it's quite hard to miss. I think you probably just red stop with Ursa, take the damage, Anakin can come in. Like, if Ursa bumps or blocks Dutch, it stops a target lock there. Heading into turn 8, Christian goes back to being first player. So I think Ursa's got the right one. I suppose you could stop and spin, couldn't you? What do you need to do? 6, 7, 8. Just need to do 1 damage to Dutch to get half there. And I suppose whilst Ursa's there as well, the rebels aren't getting any objectives. Okay, hard 1, focus from Tarkin. Okay, hard 2 from Horton, doesn't hit the rock. Yeah, so like, we could have spun the gauntlet at that point, but generally you have to just go off what the console says. TTS is not a graphics-driven tabletop simulator. It's all the graphics is like not 100% accurate. You have to go off like essentially what are the wire models and all that sort of stuff. That's interesting. So could be lining up Horton here to take a plasma torpedo into Anakin. He gets the 2. So do you just barrel roll, fine tunes left, boost forwards? Just make sure he doesn't get a plasma torpedo off into you. I mean, I probably would have gone right, actually. Oh yeah, should have taken a damage for loose stabilizer. Yeah, I probably would have barrel rolled right. Get the obstruction for Anakin, maybe. I think you can afford to lose Anakin here, as long as you don't also get Ursa halved. But I mean, Dutch could die here. Like range 1 from Ursa and maybe range 1, range 2. Like go all in on. No, go all in at Dutch here. Like yeah. He's on a shield to North Orton. So yeah, spend a force, 2 and a crit. So shield hit crit. I guess that halves Horton. And it's a direct hit as well. Yeah, because there's a world here that Ursa gets halved, Anakin dies. So what we need to do, 2 damage to Ursa to get half points. Not sure why he's not rolling 3 dice. So direct. Ah, was Horton shooting Ursa as well? Five, 6, so 3 left there. Yeah, I think probably giving up half on Horton is just giving up on the game, maybe. 2 hits so far, has a force. Is going to spend for reroll. Gets a hit, spend the force, gets 4. 3 go into into Dutch, sorry. 1, 2, 3, takes him down to 2. And then it's Tarkin with target lock focus, same target. Range 2. Spend the lock. Oh, has he got Bash? He's got Bash. Yeah, so it doesn't need to reroll. But we do get an evade, and Dutch ends the game on 1. I think still going to be 4-2 to Christian. Oh, bless me. Yes. Well played, Christian. Well played, King's Gambit. You know, that's a 5-2 win. Apologies, Order 66. Thank you very much for the game and the rounds. Best of luck with the last 2 rounds of the event. But we go marching on. So, do I need to stop my live? Do I need to stop my live, or does it stop automatic? I think it does, doesn't it? Okay, so that's that game is next. Right, okay, well, let's get set up for the next game. We'll pay out the bets before I forget. So, refresh that. Come on, let me pick the winner. So Republic wins. Okie doke. Ah, it's because I need to change my colour. I do this every single time. Right, that's fine.
Hey, hey!
Bender, thank you very much for the sub. Okay, just going to get this next game set up. Right, I will take the stream down briefly whilst we get it set up, and then we'll be back with game 2 very shortly. Thanks for watching. Oh, I did promise you a giveaway. I will do it next game. Remind me, and we'll do it during turn 1 or something. But we'll do a alt art giveaway. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again very soon.